In recent months, China has been experiencing heavy rainfall across the country. According to the National Energy Administration of China, the reservoir basin in Eping Hydropower Station in Hubei Province suffered 2 rounds of heavy rainfall from August 25th to 30th, with rainfall of 195.8 millimeters. According to mainland media reports, from September 26th to the 30th, the power station was releasing floodwater. The continuous and high-intensity flood discharge led to a large washout pit in the local overflow area. The reservoir then collapsed, impacting a total of 1,555 households and over 5,000 people. According to the mainland media, this hydro station belongs to the National Energy Group with integrated functions of power generation, flood control, irrigation, water supply, and aquaculture. It started operation in 2006. On May 31st, 2011, its main part was fully completed, and the hydro station was officially connected to the grid for power generation. China has more than 98,000 reservoirs, including roughly 4,700 large and medium-sized reservoirs and 94,000 small reservoirs, more than 80% of which were built between the 1950s and 1970s. As the years go by, many are experiencing quality problems. The head of the Department of Agriculture and Rural Affairs under China's Ministry of Finance said at a conference that by the end of 2020, the government had arranged roughly 97 billion RMB, or a little over 15 billion US dollars, to support the implementation of the de-risking and strengthening of 69,000 small reservoirs. That is to say, at least 69,000 reservoirs are found to have quality problems. In addition, many hydropower stations and dams have changed the local ecology. A recent audit report released by China's National Audit Office has found that by the end of 2017, 24,100 small hydropower plants have been built in 10 provinces in the Yangtze River Economic Belt. Overexploitation has caused 333 rivers to break down to varying degrees. The total length of the broken river sections is 1,017 kilometers. Chinese media also reported that the cleanup of small hydropower stations has been rolling out across China since 2018, and many local governments in China are now borrowing money to dismantle them. By the end of 2020, the cleanup and rectification of hydropower stations in the Yangtze River Economic Zone were close to completion, with about 14% of small hydropower facilities exiting. In one region in northern China, 50 out of 52 hydropower stations have been dismantled, with an exit ratio of 96.2%. Another region in southern China has an exit rate of 97.8% upon finishing the rectification of hydropower stations in 2019. The Chinese Communist Party, or CCP, has always claimed that one of the benefits of a planned socialist economy is the ability to concentrate its efforts on big projects. However, having built many hydropower stations and now having to dismantle them, this process also illustrates how catastrophic and wasteful a planned economy can be. Since September, the floods have continued in China. They are putting to the test every aspect of the country's construction, not just its reservoirs. Heavy rainfall in this place has caused landslides and mudslides in several areas, blocking roads, collapsing bridges, flooding farmland and houses, and causing tunnel collapses as well. A large number of vehicles were washed away. People were trapped, and so were vehicles on roads and in tunnels. The city is known to be the historical site of the CCP's first Congress in January 1935. The CCP considered that meeting to be a turning point concerning the life and death of the party. Not far from the CCP's historical site, another city was recently hit by torrential rain and flooding. With landslides and the instant collapse of many homes. At noon on the 6th, the water level rose about 62 feet. The local school board issued an emergency notice to suspend all primary and secondary classes, and the date of resumption is to be further advised. Let's turn our attention to central China. Since August, southern Shaanxi has been hit by heavy rains, causing river levels to rise, reservoir levels to rise, and frequent disasters. The local weather station in the province continued to issue heavy rainfall warnings from September 4th to 5th. The heavy rains caused flooding in this ancient town. Landslides, mudslides, and road collapses were reported. Similarly, due to 4 rounds of heavy rainfall since July, a landslide occurred at a large river mouth in another county of the same province, resulting in the interruption of the national highway and the blockage of the river, forming a lagoon, according to local residents. There are homes at the bottom of the hill where the landslide occurred. The video shooter shrieked. There were still people inside. However, China's national media, CCTV, did not announce the casualties. Internet users have left comments that during the 2021 rainy season, several large landslides have occurred in this county. Along with the heavy rains and floods, China is experiencing various other kinds of extreme weather. On September 9th, lightning flashed and thunderstorms poured down in Changchun. The sky instantly turned as dark as night. Part of the city experienced hail and thunderstorms with wind gusts of up to 8 to 10. It coincided with the Agri-Food Expo that was happening in the city. Videos showed that many stalls were blown down. Internet comments also claim to have witnessed the unfortunate death of a man near a stall at the fair, suspected to have been caused by electrocution. Similarly, in Jilin on the 10th, local residents took a video showing strange clouds in the sky, resembling rolling waves that could swallow the city instantly. Since 2021, extreme weather has been occurring across China. After the 100th anniversary of the founding of the Communist Party, such weather occasionally visits the CCP's sensitive places of historical significance and wreaks havoc. Traditional Chinese culture believes in the harmony of heaven, earth, and people. Natural disasters tend to make the Chinese people think about their significance. What might these events indicate?